Adolescence. Whoa.
Everything comes from that.
Adolescence. Yeah, I mean, it's true. I mean, my actual adolescence, was kind of filled with quite a lot of loneliness and sort of boredom and stuff, really, and a sense of really not fitting in, and a sense of it not being my time, and a kind of a sense of having to wait, for something cool to happen, for my life to change. I think when I entered in my 20s, I had a kind of a second adolescence, really. I was able to live out, when the rock band started, I was able to live out all those teenage fantasies, kind of thing, that I couldn't when I was a shy, lonely kid in Luxembourg, which made my 20s quite a chaotic period, but went on a massive learning curve, I guess, kind of thing. It sort of feels like I've passed through that now. Now I'm kind of coming out of this second adolescence. I definitely have a much different point of view on the world than I used to when this first started. Wow. Dead Kennedys.
Way.
What a bargain.
What a good one to end on.
Amazing. Yeah, I mean, that's cool as fuck. I'm glad I've got that, because Dead Kennedys is one of my favorite bands. Favorite Dead Kennedys album is Fresh Fruit for Rotting Vegetables.
That's such a good title.
Yeah. Which includes the hit Killed the Poor. Fantastic. And Let's Lynch the Landlord. That's another top one. They were kind of, I really admired their politics when I was a teenager, and I found it a really good channel for all of my kind of teenage angst and stuff like that. I got off a lot of anger and energy, like kind of through the Dead Kennedys, still remain, I think, like an amazing punk band. Took the Reagan administration and that sort of like, the Republican politics in America that was going on at the time, in the early 80s, head on. Campaigners for freedom of speech, one of the first victims of Tipper Gore's public Parents Music Resource Center, which is, Tipper Gore's responsible for kickstarting this whole sort of music censorship issue and labeling of CDs and things like that. And, they were taken to court for the use of painting by H.R. Giger, the guy who designed Alien. Penis Landscape, yeah, on the inside of it, because it was, they're trying to do them for selling pornography to minors, So I think they won. But anyway, the Dead Kennedys, just, great. And, I also really loved all of Jello Biafra's, the singers, his spoken word records as well. And loved his political views. And we tried to sample it. We might use it in the future. It's a bit of one of his speeches. So you might see it popping up in a gig or something. So that's interesting.